Welcome back to Mega Man X5. So, Repliforce. Remember those guys? They were all labeled as Mavericks, and then we had to kind of destroy their entire operation. Well, I mean, we destroyed the operation, but not all the people in it, and today, we get to fight the Skiver. I mean, Spiral Pegasus. Completely different. Alright, so this is... It's a stage. It's not quite Storm Owl, but it does have a more distinct gimmick. They were in the air. How'd the Sigma virus get them? Alright, so when we enter this building, we'll notice that they have time bombs. I guess it is we who dare to stop these time bombs. So yeah, basically, they're not instant kill or anything, but we don't have a lot of time to destroy them, and they do a lot of damage if they do go off, so... just don't. Now the good news is, they don't actually start counting down until you're within range of them, so... if you don't move to the next screen, you should be fine to clear up whatever you need to do. But even then, this gimmick gets real difficult to deal with, and Alia, how did you interrupt my stop time? Alia, how did you do that? She's very skilled. Do you hear me, X? I asked if you heard me. Anyway though, yeah, this section in particular is, I believe, the last bomb, but also the toughest one to actually deal with because there's a lot of heavy enemies in its way. And yeah, getting it to it before it explodes is just a real problem. Anyway though, now we have to deal with an elevator. Here we go on the elevator. Thankfully we can skip a lot of this, and in fact you kinda have to if you want to get all of the rewards. Namely that one. Though that does put you in a lot of danger, cause that's just guys shooting missiles at ya. They're pretty hard to avoid, and of course, while bombs won't kill you, being crushed to death will, so don't have that happen to you. And alright, that's it for that section. Just move through the wall like that. And now we have a different elevator. This one's got Sigma virus on it. Can't really destroy this one, so just kinda gonna follow me for a bit. If I were playing as Zero, I could just step forward and eat it. But alas, I cannot. You know, it's really not that threatening when it just goes the same pace as the elevator. Oh no, whatever will I do? This crappy vehicle— oh wait, no, we're not done with bombs, I'm dumb. I was just thinking of the first part of the stage. Probably because I haven't had to do this part of the stage as much. Just to throw it out there. There is in fact a power-up that we did have beforehand, we could have gotten beforehand, had we more of other power-ups first. But I don't, so I can't actually reach the thing. Alright, yep, you keep, puking your missiles. There we go. Okay, so yeah, over here we've got this guy and a bomb. There we go. So yeah, this area is just loaded with stuff. It's got a guy, it's got a Sigma virus, it's got a bomb, it's got a hearts. It's got everything. Alright, now this part, the Sigma virus is actually tough to dodge, so, again, if I were Zero, I could have just negated that one. If I had the ability that makes it so you can kill Sigma viruses, I could have negated that. Also, because I haven't been infected, it wasn't really a huge deal if it had hit me, but you know what? I don't even want that to happen once.
You! You killed my boss! Man, I can't even complain to you about what you did to Repliforce.
Oh jeez. Okay, well this is a very depressing bit of dialogue.
I wanted vengeance, but like the world's about to blow up, so like, what the fuck am I gonna say? I got Sigma virus though, so I'm still gonna fight you or whatever.
So yeah, Spiral Pegasus is kind of just a lot of this. It's a lot of him trying to do contact damage to you, so... I mean, he is kind of tough because he does have a fair bit of speed backing him up, so... You know, his constant movement is kind of tricky to deal with, but overall not terrible. There we go, now he's just gonna do the old dive attack that, a few Mega Man X bosses have had variations of. He's kind of being a bit Storm Eagle here. Which is weird because Storm Owl was more the guy who was a big fan of specifically Storm Eagle. But I mean, to be fair, Spiral Pegasus could have also been like, hey, Storm Owl, I'm gonna copy Eagle's favorite technique, and then Owl would have been like, damn, that's rad. Good job. You're remembering Storm Eagle in your own way. You're shoryukening up through a ship to try to hit someone. Actually, wait, that's a projectile that starts small and gets bigger, so you have to dodge it sooner. That's fucking Tornado Hold from, Tengu Man. Spiral Pegasus, what ancient techniques have you been reading about that you have worse Tornado Hold, of all things? I don't think he does, like, a cool combo if he hits you with that. I think it's just damage, but still, it works kinda like Tornado Hold. Alright, so, that's that, but hey, it seems like we're only halfway through this episode, so... Either we've got a cutscene, or some... bitch is gonna be back. Wonder which it is, considering we're halfway through the Mavericks now. Alright, congratulations, X, you've reached the rank of something awful. Again, I don't know why X is just constantly demoted. He's killed Sigma so many times, why is he only just now getting to 0 ranks? Alright, so weapons and energy. Energy up, and Shot Eraser. Oh, Shot Eraser's actually really good as his burst shot. Have I actually specifically mentioned yet that, like, those things are, like, in the original you can only get one, that's the, parts that you have to choose from. They couldn't get rid of the, whole, you have to choose one or the other thing, but they did let you get any, like, extra chips that are in the pile, which is very nice, because it means that you can get a lot of things that you wouldn't normally. I feel like I've mentioned this before, but I didn't go in depth, because I don't remember mentioning just how a lot of things can be useful, but then they're stacked up against something you'd actually want. But also, you have no way of actually knowing what you get until you get it, so that's just an overall bad idea for game design. Anyway though, yeah, that is it for the main stage of this video. So, let's see. Who's throwing down the gauntlet? Yeah, that bitch is back.
Why is he here?
He just does this constantly. Alright, so there's Dynamo, looking all smug at the camera. And once again, X was the one in the stage, so Zero's gonna take care of him. Dynamo. Alright, so I guess we're not really going to see how it is to fight him with a Buster, but maybe it is actually better that we, go for him with the character we went with last time. You know, get a little bit of consistency. We have rapport with Dynamo and Zero at this point.
I've come to hang out with you again. You aren't doing anything important, right?
To be fair, X was doing the important thing.
Dynamo, you suck and I hate you. I'm going to kill you. Man, I'm just going for chill vibes, and you're harshing this whole thing.
The most chill and decent dude around. No. Get out of here, Dynamo. Let's jam. Alright, so Dynamo is pretty much the same as last time, just with upgraded attacks, so... that, I believe, is more or less the same, it's still boomerangs. This is the main thing I'm thinking about. He actually does a double shot, which can definitely catch you off guard. It's entirely possible to jump and kind of overcommit so that he hits you with the second shot, or maybe you jump too soon and he hits you that second one. Okay, this is his other attack, his big, I'm gonna make big beams of light attack. It is very annoying. The startup is, I believe, always the same. I can tell because this wasn't actually the worst thing to actually play. So, like, as long as you know vaguely where those beams of light appear, the first set you just have to weave between, and then the other ones are thankfully much easier.
Damn, your vibes are so rancid, brah. Damn, you might actually kill me, this sucks. Alright, this is a huge bummer. You're really bumming me out, Zero. Bye.
Someday you'll die at some point. Alright, well, see you later, Dynamo. If it helps any, I don't think Sigma believed in you either. You were there to knock a space colony to the planet, and then distract us for a little bit. I don't think he had high hopes for Dynamo actually killing Xer0, and quite frankly, I feel like Sigma doesn't want that to happen anyway. It's one of those I gotta kill him myself situations. Hey, Antivirus Guard and Virus Buster, nice! So yeah, Antivirus Guard is just, the virus effects take longer to activate for X, and Virus Buster is just straight up, you can kill them now, so not a bad thing to have, though. Considering some of the limited slots X is running with, it's not always what you might necessarily want. I at least think it's a little easier to just avoid them outright and stick with that. Anyway, that's it. Spiral Pegasus is Spiral Pega desisted. Yeah, that's the best I could come up with, sorry.